Serious? What do you do that I don't know about yet? Seriously. You're just gonna stand there. I can't... What? She turned... Yo! What's going on, everyone? It's CarsonRox35 here. Welcome back to another episode of our PokeFind Minecraft Adventures. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for the love and support you guys have had on this series so far. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys all do enjoy the content, it helps out the channel a whole lot and lets me know you guys enjoy the content. So, let's get into today's episode of PokeFind. So, a couple episodes back, we saw Sandra, or I mispronounced her name, and I'm just now seeing it as Sonja. Sonja. Is that supposed to be like French? Like you're supposed to hold the O? Sonja. Is that what it's supposed to be like? Maybe not. But anyways, so we figured she was for a quest, because when we go through the entire quest book here, she is not in any of them. If we go to quest and go to all quests and we look at each city and person we're supposed to talk to, we see Jerry, we see Louise, we see Michael, we see Louise again, we see Michael, and all of these are same, but we don't see Sandra ever. I don't see Sandra ever, and I don't know any other place. I've not touched her yet. So, hi Sandra, what do you have for us? Are you literally nothing? Did I build up this entire point for... What am I supposed to do? Pokemon battle. You just stand here. Are you serious? What do you do that I don't know about yet? Seriously. You're just gonna stand there. I can't... What? She turns when I turn around her. Why? Is there someone on the other side that I haven't noticed? No? What is this? This is the Roselight Village. This looks like that big crystal from X and Y. The X and Y anime, you know what? That's what this looks like. I'm so confused. I thought she had actual, like, quests or something to do. No, I'm poopied out. I'm dead. No. That's so sad. I had an entire episode quest planned out for that. I'm being honest. Most of my episode revolved around her today, and I don't have a plan outside of her. This is going to be an interesting episode, guys, but welcome back. I know that was a bit of a hectic start, but so today we have PokeFind, and we don't really have a plan for today's episode if you've not listened to me stumble and riddle-rattle on for the past 2 minutes. Did I just use Shadow Ball again when it's a Psychic Normal type? I'm so stupid. Good thing I'm not paying attention. I guess halfway, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, so... The whole plan for today's episode was the quest or whatever Sandra was going to give us. But clearly she's not a quest or anything to do, so that kind of plan went out the window. The reason I wanted to input that in is just because I have a lot of filler time with PokeFind that I don't know what to do with yet. We're at a point where I need to just continuously train my team and everything, but that's really repetitive, and I don't want to just put that on screen, me just leveling up Pokemon all day and every day. And so to help combat this, I had a live stream a couple days back when, at the time of recording this, I'm recording this at like 6 a.m. Sunday, after that live stream. I think that live stream was either Friday or Saturday. Anyways, it was all about leveling up my Pokemon so we could get onto the quest. But I didn't get a whole lot of progress. Like I did. We used XP boosters and we got a lot of progress. Heracross got up to level 63, Blissey's up to level 63, Espeon's up to level 73, and and we found a Lantern because of our leveling up and everything. But at the exact same time, we didn't make as much progress as it might seem because Shadow's a level 85 and up from the starting quest, so we don't have a way to fight them at the moment at all. And that's a big issue with us because our progression is from the quest of the series. Now, the only things that we can currently do that I can see is if we can find any more side quests, try to take on the quests early, but it's going to be repetitive failing, I feel like, so I don't want to do that. Or keep training up and gathering Pokemon for our team. Now, obviously, we can keep training up and gathering Pokemon for the team and everyone, and that is a big goal for us, and that's something we obviously want to do. But at the same time, once I said before, I don't want it to be just repetitive Pokemon grinding. You know, that's the difference from having a server host it. Well, I could have just put that up myself. As I get the quests that are set out and pre-built for me. And so that's the nice point, that I don't have the qualities to be able to do that for myself. And what is this thing? Oh my god, is that supposed to be Mega? Is that Mega Dark Destruction? Is this Shadow Salamence? That's what it looks like, Mega Shadow Salamence. I don't know what the heck is Aurora. I don't know what is that supposed to be, but okay. So In the live stream, we talked about Pokemon training and the teams as we were training up. It was mainly me and my two main men, Chris and Nick. You guys were both on the live stream with me. Chris, if you have not checked out any videos up to this point, including Achievement Hunt for this week, make sure you take a look out for those because there's something special in there for you. But otherwise, we talked about training up our team and everything. After we found out that we could get Lantern spawns right over here in the Spawn River. Something we weren't able to realize spawned here, as well as Lapras, until we hit level 41. And as you can see, we're only halfway through level 42, and that's just from I went off with like 3x boosters for an hour and a half during the live stream. It was crazy. And that's the only reason we're level 42 and a half. But, so, we learned that Lantern can spawn, so that gave us the ability to fill in our 6th slot of our team because we didn't know who to put on our team. Houndoom, Chinchou, and we really wanted Chinchou, but because of the water electric base type, but we didn't have a way to find it. I couldn't find anything online, and people ignore me online half the time when I'm here in the messages, unless it's the people who I know about my series and my content. They don't always see that I'm just looking for Chinchou and Gen 2 specifically, so they kind of ignore me, and I'm not finding any real Pokemon to battle here. So we were coming up with a strategy in that if we got rid of Donphin, since he's a ground type, and he's very similar to the Tyranitar that we have, and trying to avoid too much overlap with our teams, we thought it would be a good idea to enjoy Crobat. Now, Crobat evolves from Golbat completely from Happiness. I hadn't thought of Crobat before, though, because I thought he was Gen 3. I don't know why I thought he was Gen 3 and not Gen 2. I should have learned he was from Gen 2 because he evolves with Happiness, and I would say about half of the Pokemon that evolve with Happiness were added in Gen 2 specifically. So it's a really weird thing that I forgot about that, but he's a high speed and high physical attacker if I remember properly. I know he's high speed, and I know that as well because he gives the EV yield speeds. So, we thought about putting him on the team. The only problem with that is finding the right Crobat, getting the right stats. I haven't looked any of that up yet. And then getting his Happiness. I have no idea how to track Happiness in this game. We got our Espeon from an egg, and the first Espeon we got from Gen 1, if you paid attention to our early season, we accidentally evolved it from an Eevee, and I don't think I even have that on camera. I think I did it while off-screen leveling by accident. And so that came into a big problem, like, well, it's really, really interesting that I can do that, but now I don't have that I just kind of lost my entire train of thought there. But we didn't have a way to track the Happiness. That was the thing. We did it by complete accident. That's what I was trying to say. I completely stumbled over my own words while trying to look for Pokemon to battle and level up against, and I just completely forgot what I was talking about. He would also be a good addition to the team because of his typing. He's a poison flying typing, if I remember correctly, or at least he's a poison typing. So it's something we don't have on the team yet, as well as a flying type. So that would give us the room as well to get rid of Aerial Ace on Heracross if we really wanted to, because that would open up flying type moves on our the Crobat, and then we could leave Heracross to having another move. So, because right now we have one flying, 2 bug, and 1 fighting type moves on him, but we could add more diversity depending on what his moveset capability is with that Crobat. I hope I didn't over and under explain all of that at the same time while stumbling over myself. I've been doing that all day during my recordings, and no matter how much I try to reassert myself and refresh, I can't not stumble over myself today. I've been literally doing it all day during recording. And there are no Pokemon to battle here. At all. Like, none. Seriously, what is going on? I know that there's only 2 of us on the server, but I'm not any Pokemon at all just to straight up train with or battle against or level. So it's really interesting. But with Crobat being on the team, that would give us a finished team. And our current team would also technically be a quote-unquote finished team. But at the same time, we still have to EV train them and level them up. So that's all the issue. Getting to level 80 and 85 is actually extremely hard on just Gen 2 alone, is what I found out, is because while I have Espeon and Tyranitar, I can for some reason get XP on Gen 1. I think I know why I can get it on Espeon. It's either because it's the one I evolved from Eevee by accident or the one I got from an egg. I don't really know. I think it's because I got it from an egg, and the Tyranitar was traded, and I'm not really sure why those two let me train in Gen 1 for EXP, but I can't do it anywhere else. So that's Tyranitar came in at level 60, and we've gotten him up 2 levels, but Espeon shot up so many levels because I could train Espeon in Gen 1. And that was the big advantage for it, and I couldn't do anything like that for my other Mons. And it's actually extremely hard to level these guys up in this area. And wait, what am I doing? I can go to /spawn and battle the trainers. I was trying to think of what I was trying to do the entire time outside of look for regular Pokemon to fight is... Oh yeah, I can battle the trainers. It's been a day since I've recorded. What was I talking about? Guys, I am overlapping myself so much today, and I don't even know. Okay, let's battle. I want to battle you. Thank you, Trainer Chrissy. Oh yeah, I was talking about the hardships of leveling up. There are no Pokemon, as you can see, well, I've complained about during this recording alone, that constantly spawn in Gen 2. With so few people and the server being dead, it's really hard to get that Pokemon we need for training. I was trying to think of a better word for just saying Pokemon we need for training, but I couldn't. I don't have the supply demand of XP, I guess, I needed, and the trainers are... okay, so the trainers are so scattered out compared to Gen 1 is my problem. If you watch any of our old playthroughs of Gen 1 from our Season 1, you could see that when we did training against trainers or live streams, that I had a specific pattern between each trainer and each town I went. I can't do that in Gen 2. Not only that there aren't quite as many trainers, there are, I think, one less per town that I've seen so far. But it's also the fact that they're so spread out, and the villages are so spread out. Everything just... it's extra spaced apart, and I think that's one of the reasons Gen 2 has a problem with spawning, but I'm once again, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how their spawning mechanism works behind their generations and everything. But it's extremely hard to train up, so anytime I go to record these videos and I get to the point where, hey, I've not spent 2 hours leveling this Pokemon, but I need to record this video, it gets me to an awkward point, because like, oh, I had a predetermined plan. And I couldn't click on her beforehand to see if it was a quest or not, because then I wouldn't have the whole dialogue or anything. So it comes to an impact that I'm in an impact of this season currently for Season 2 where I'm just kind of stuck grinding out Pokemon levels, and I don't want to be just that, me showing you guys on the camera. So if that's why my episodes seem a little or I seem a little stuttery or whatever, I'm trying to figure out what I can do for you guys outside of just leveling up Pokemon, because it's extremely hard for me to fit all that leveling up time that I had, like I did in Season 1, to train all those Pokemon. While I was extra bulk recorded for PokeFind for Season 1 and in comparison for Season 2, especially because I thought Season 2 would be much shorter. But it's the fact that my time schedule with moving and more recording and being on a more permanent schedule, it's kind of messed with how much time I have to just straight up put on to PokeFind and to train Pokemon, because PokeFind is, out of all my series, out of every series I've ever done on my channel, this is the most time dedicated series I have. And even once I continue my Pixelmon Live series, even that is going to be less dedicated in time than this, I feel, just because of how much time it takes to train Pokemon. Not because it's hard to train them necessarily in the wild or anything, it's just that they're so spread out, and like the levels are, especially in Spawn, like I've not seen many over level 20s, and these guys give me so little XP, it's not worth it half the time to fight them, so I go look for a better Pokemon, and you know, I don't find that Pokemon. So this has been a very long video of me training Pokemon and explaining why I don't want to just show training Pokemon and complaining. That's what I've realized in my head right now. Yeah. So it's been a very interesting day, guys. I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to ask how you guys are all doing, because I'm going to be very honest. I feel a little tired, a little complexed, a little confused. I'm having a great time. I might be stumbling over myself and making a fool of myself and making no sense on camera to you guys, but that's one of the reasons I post my videos. If you have never reason why I don't cut out my stumbles or most of my mishaps or any part of this video, because it's all been the exact same thing of me stumbling over myself and rambling, in repeating myself. It's because I enjoy it. I'm just playing a game, talking to you guys, and I'm having a lot of fun, even though I'm very annoyed that I'm not being able to do anything. I'm just running in circles, and it's actually becoming very annoying. And are you shiny? You're not shiny. You'd be gold if you were shiny. It just had a very shiny tint to that purple for a second. I was very confused. So, I mean, and what we could do is we could explore the rest of Gen 2, is we could run through different regions. So, actually, yeah, I mean, that's an idea. We can try that. We can explore the rest of the regions. I keep saying regions, towns in Gen 2, and see what we can come up with. Now, we haven't explored in this direction since, I don't know, at the very beginning, I think so. We went left to Mount Iron Temple, and I don't think we went very much past that. Now, we're not going to run out that way. What we're going to do here is, oh, I wish they had a map right over here. I mean, it's across that bridge, but it's a long walk. Okay, so let's look at here. So the teleports usually kind of lined up in the way that you would travel the world, if we remember, like, from Gen 1. These ones don't seem to really follow that. Because, like, here's Auntie Bibby's house, but that's just to the left of us, past Mount Iron Temple. But Mount Iron Temple is right here. These ones seem to be in alphabetic order, in all reality. And maybe the other one was 2 for Gen 1, but it seemed very in order of, like, the order you were supposed to travel. At least that's how I got to. So I've been to Rosalite City, and I know that it usually takes me to, where is it? Scarlet Island, and then Scarlet Island doesn't take me anywhere. Seaville Port, a lot of these little towns all intertwine with each other, and I'm trying to think of the best place to continue off. Draco Valley's a dead end. Let's go to Aunt Bibby's house. Hi, Aunt Bibby. What do you do again? I research Pokemon behavior. Oh, yeah, Bibby is all about helping us with the happiness. Oh, yeah. Which Pokemon would you like me to review? This is how we check happiness. I completely forgot that. Hi, check my Eevee's happiness. You clearly love your Pokemon and must spend a lot of time together. Wow. That's great. Thanks for telling us that. That's not something we didn't know at all. So I got really excited and then really sad all at the exact same time for no reason at all because it couldn't help me. And anyway, hey, a Pokestop. Gimme. I want the loot to sell because I sold all my other stuff in my live stream and it gave me a lot of money, but now I got an empty inventory and my backpack feels like I'm traveling. It feels way too light. See, look at that Sentra. It's only level 7. I can't battle that and traveling through the world at the exact same time. It's not worth it. The XP is so minimal, it's not worth stopping. And I wish some of these buildings out here, is it just me? Some of these buildings they just sit here. You wish you had something else to them, but you walk in and this is it. I don't know. It might be just me over imagining things, but at the same time, you know, a lot of things have changed since they released Gen 2, and they usually fix it up in the newer generations. It seems like each gen they try to correct something that they weren't before. Like, Gen 1 was very weird when it came to just the structure of everything, but Gen 2 seemed more dynamic at the same time. I don't know how to explain it I really don't. Gen 2 feels like it's less of a path, while Gen 1 feels more like you have a follow guide through. But Gen 2 doesn't have that, so you're just stuck here in a pool of cities and you have no idea what's the best way to start. And the maps are incredibly stupid because I can't read them. I can't read these maps half the time, and I know I can pull them up on a different screen, but yeah, interactive map can be found at minecraft.pokefind.co, but at the same time, I kind of want to just be able to read it from this. Because, like, if we're right there, and that's Mount Iron Temple, right? We've passed that. We know that. So we're traveling up this way. So, in all reality, we should be coming around to Windfall Town. Or if we continue straight, we'll hit whatever city that is. Which, I don't know what it is. But we're continuing this way. Because the one reason I haven't... Is this literally the town right here? And I recognize this town. I've already been here. See, I don't know how to get to half of the other places that I travel to. I walk in circles over and over and over again, trying to find new areas, and I don't find anything. And the new areas I do, they usually just spawn the exact same Pokemon as before. Like, look, we're back at Mount Iron Temple. How do I get straight backwards? Like, there's no pathway for that. And what... I guess we could explore Mount Iron Temple more. We haven't really been over here. Okay, let's see. A lot of cobwebs. I see. Ooh, look. Tunnel. What's this tunnel? Hey, Sandslash, we can actually battle you for good XP. You're level 37. Thank you. You are the best, like, literally the best XP we've had all day in this entire recording. And bye-bye, /. Oh, and I'm going to add another quick thing, guys, before we continue too much, is the fact that one of the reasons I have these, this might seem like a very energetic but pointless and but mainly comical video instead of any real progress at the same time, and you might question why I make one of these and leave these in instead of anything else that I do and just try to put all that time. Besides not having enough time crunch, I just want to explore the fact that I want to show you guys my work progress, my process, and how it all works out. One of the reasons why some things are one way one day and some things are a completely different way the next day. And this is one of the reasons I keep my recordings the way they are. I like to kind of go off the moment, and I don't like to plan anything, is because, you know, you have to stay on top of yourself more. That's one of the reasons I stumble over myself a lot more. And this cave is literally useless. We've circled it. It does nothing. But yeah, what's one of the reasons I stop in between to do random conversations like I just did. I told the cave was useless and I continued my story. It's just how I am, and I like to show you guys my process and how I create and record videos. And it's a lot of fun for me, and I hope you guys enjoy that part of it too. And I try to really share myself in these videos with you guys. It's one of the best parts about it, and understanding each other. And that's one of the reasons I got into YouTube, is to understand and be there for people you meet online and across the world, and things that you never knew were there just because of people or just because of an online site. You know, it's really amazing how small things bring so many people together. Because you see games every year, like, you know, there's PAX. Like I love PAX, and I went to PAX and everything, but I could go on and on about the bad and good things of PAX or this or that, but all these conventions that bring in so many people, and you're like, yeah, I see it, you know. Understand that all these people brought together across the world from just this one thing, but it's not the same, a video game compared to the video of a video game. And a lot of older generations, especially my parents, or half of my parents, didn't understand that. And what did I just get? A shiny stone. Really? I don't care for a shiny stone. But they didn't understand that, and it was a really cool aspect to me, and that's one of the reasons that YouTube hit me so hard, and it reached out to me, and this is what I wanted to do. I didn't want to waste money and go to college for something I wasn't interested in, or just to sit behind and create everything that what people actually do, create video games and everything. Because I could have gone into coding, I could have just gone into anything electrical. I went to complete computer classes and all this stuff. That's not what I want to do. I want to do YouTube. I love interacting with you guys. I love doing this, even if it's just me running around and talking. Like, I've literally been doing this entire video. I've had an amazing blast just trying to talk to you guys. I hope you guys feel the same way. I really, really do. Because this has been literally no progress in this video at all, but I've had such a blast just running around and talking to you guys. And I make these videos, I try to make it more comical and focused on us and as the viewerships and everything, or talking topics, because I just think it's interesting that way to see that the stop topic, you know, just the video there, no content behind it, you know, what happens in between the breaks, you know, why is it all this gap, what really happens between this episode and this episode. This is what it is. I run around for hours doing this, but I don't get to talk to you guys the way I am now. And that's one of the reasons I'm, you know, technically over time limit on this video. I'm coming up to the end of this video, and I have no idea that I want to end it. I really don't want to end this video. But at the same time, you know, it's time. I'm getting up to the 25-minute mark, and I don't want to overstretch it, but I don't want to end this video because I'm in this jibe. Jibe? Really? I'm in this flow, or this feeling, or in this mood. Like, I'm in recording mode. I feel good about it. I feel hyped. I feel expressed, and I feel energetic. But I didn't have anything to record about PokeFind. And that was the biggest issue for me, is that I spent the entire live stream and an extra 2 hours leveling up my Pokemon, and I got almost nowhere. And I'm not complaining about PokeFind for that. That's a lot of people just not being on the server, and I understand that. And I know some people might take my topic opinions or how I phrase things the wrong way, and that's for them to do. But it's, with all that in-between time, I was going for a very comedical one-on-one with the viewership video today. So this is going to be the outro. Yeah, once again, I do apologize for the very non-plot element of this video, that it was all rambling, that it was all just jokes, but I had a great time filming it, and I really want to see your guys' feedback. If you made it this far into the video, please comment #ramble in the comments down below. I want to see how many of you made it to this 25-minute mark, and I see it's at the 25-minute mark too. I want to know, because this was a very similar feel to my videos, but very different. I tried to put more energetic that I usually have to segments of the video throughout the entire thing, but at the same time, I wasn't ready. I had a backstory fall out on me completely, and I didn't have a plan for the video, but I still wanted to record the video in the moment and see what I could do, and for you guys, and so you guys to get a little bit of taste of why some things can be a little weird in between trying to get a team and do quests for PokeFind for this season. So this was a bit of a weird episode, but I really do hope you guys all did enjoy today's video. Trust me, I had a lot of fun, at least with the entire video. The very beginning part was a lot of fun for me, messing with Sandra and acting like I could talk to and everything. That was a lot of fun, actually. And I'm going to try to do more skits and stuff and bits and stuff like that. I've been trying to get into my comfort phase for that. As you can see, I'm rambling on to the end of this video for absolutely no reason, trying to talk to you guys and explain myself. But most of you guys who actually watch my videos really understand how I work, and I appreciate that. If you guys don't understand how I work, that means you haven't been subscribed enough and you're not a rock star. So hit that subscribe button, make sure you leave a like, comment, and do that, and I'll see you all later. Peace, everyone.